Alright folks, let's dive right into it. Today, we're talking about some fascinating phrases that can really spice up your English conversations. It's going to be an exciting journey where I'll finish these 7 sentences, and then you'll get to decide whether you want to keep listening or not.
Oh, wow, yeah. So, what's the first phrase you're going to tackle? I'm super curious.
First up, go back a long way. This one means to have known each other for a very long time. You know, like how I can say my best friend from elementary school is still my best friend today. It really emphasizes those long-lasting connections we make early in life, which can feel like they span eons.
That makes sense. I mean, does it make you think about those childhood friendships, like how they evolve over time? I actually still know a guy from kindergarten, and we meet up occasionally. Sometimes it's wild to see how much we've changed, right?
Exactly. Let's move on to give someone the time of day. If someone won't give you the time of day, they're essentially being unfriendly or ignoring you. Think of it like those interactions we have with celebrities. You know, you might admire their work, but they wouldn't even glance at you if you saw them at a coffee shop. Kind of frustrating, right?
Haha, right. It's like trying to get a selfie with a celebrity and them just walking past you. So, how can we apply that in day-to-day life? Like if I see someone struggling in public, how do I give them the time of day?
Great question. You could simply offer a smile or a kind word. That little gesture can go a long way. Now, let's move on to have friends in high places. This phrase means having connections with influential folks who can, help you out. It's kind of like having a direct line to the cool kids table in school.
Ah, that's a good analogy. I'm imagining someone calling up their well-connected uncle to get a good job. But what's the flip side of that? Like, do you think it's ethical to leverage connections like that?
Interesting thought. The ethics of networking can get a bit gray, don't you think? It often depends on how you use those connections. But anyways, moving on to rub shoulders with someone. This refers to meeting and spending time with someone, often in a social context, like at a networking event.
I totally get that. So like rubbing shoulders at a party. Have you ever had a moment where you met someone influential at an event?
Oh, absolutely. I once chatted with this author at a book launch, and it felt like a golden opportunity. All right, on to fair weather friend. This describes someone who only shows up in good times and disappears during tough times. You know, like those friends who vanish when life gets hard? Have you ever felt that?
Definitely. It's like when you have someone who's always down for the parties but goes MIA when you need help moving. That can be really disappointing for sure.
Exactly. That's why being a friend through thick and thin is so important. This means being there for someone in both good times and bad. It's like having a sturdy umbrella on a rainy day. It provides support when you really need it.
That's beautiful. Everyone needs a sturdy umbrella in their life. And then there's a tower of strength. This refers to someone dependable who offers support, like a close family member or a best friend. They are solid like a rock. It really makes a difference, doesn't it?
Totally. Like, we all know those people who just show up without speaking a word, and you instantly feel safe with them, right? It's incredible. So remember to differentiate between go back a long way and have a long way to go. They mean very different things, yet both communicate a sense of journey.
Right, yeah. I can see how easily people could mix those up. So are you going to share some examples to illustrate the meanings of these phrases?
Absolutely. I've got a few lined up for you, plus keep listening because I'm going to share details about this amazing online English course which offers small group classes and ensure everyone gets a chance to speak. Just imagine how empowering that could be.
Ooh, discount code? That's great! So, where can we get details for that? People love a good deal.
You'll want to stay tuned for that. And don't forget to subscribe and support this channel by liking and sharing. All right, let's jump into our quiz and see how much you remember.
Laughs. I'm ready. Let's see how much I've soaked up.